the Star Wars Visions trailer. So this dropped last week. I'm just now able to talk about it, but this was awesome. We got an English dub of the trailer, and it's this upcoming anthology series from Lucasfilm, and it's told through the style of Japanese anime, and there's several different kinds, which really excites me. I'm a real big fan of what they're doing here, and honestly, there were moments when I was watching this, and I thought to myself, it's like adult Avatar, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. It felt so good. Um, Seeing the different styles, the samurai style. I mean, this is something that I'm sure that George Lucas, when he saw for the first time, he absolutely lost his mind. It's gorgeous. The black and white scaling here, the old samurai coming out of the hut. You're seeing classic Star Wars imagery. You're seeing stories that they're not canon. They're just fun stories told in that world, in that galaxy. And I'm really intrigued by this shot. How he's using the Force just to hold the lightsaber blade. So cool. Ominous shot of the Star Destroyer. Absolutely love it. The different stylings are really fascinating. And, also that's a Slave One. And I don't know who's showing up in that Slave One, but there's only one Slave One, right? I'm really excited for these stories. As someone who doesn't know a whole lot about anime, I'm really intrigued. My friends in high school were big Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is like freaky stuff. There's like tentacles and it's weird stuff. Watch Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece was something that I watched a lot in high school, and I felt like there was some elements here that I could connect to the time that I spent watching One Piece. There's a lot of arms, a lot of lightsabers, a lot of electricity. This is cool. There's like Kyber whips around this kid's lightsaber. I mean, it's really just fascinating, and it's great to see there's a pretty respectable amount of interest in this. So again, this is available both the original Japanese translated to English, and I think it gives a really cool look at the tones and the visuals of the series. There's seven Japanese anime studios collaborating on this project, and of course, the series launches on Disney Plus on September 22nd. So that's something to definitely check out when it drops, because it'll be a lot of fun. Excited to see what people's reaction is to this series. We'll check the live chat in just a couple of minutes. I mentioned the Slave One. It's because Boba Fett is involved. We know that the English dub cast does include, Tamara Morrison as Boba Fett. But we get the dual Tatooine Rhapsody, the twins, the Village Brigade, or rather the Village Bride, I should say, the Ninth Jedi, T0B1, the Elder, Lap Ocho, and Akakuri. I didn't get that one right, but George Takei is voicing a character in it. So that's pretty cool. The duel has Brian T, Lucy Liu in there. Tatooine Rhapsody has Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Bobby Monahan is in there. Mark Thompson, who is known for his work on the audiobooks for Star Wars. It's pretty impressive seeing the list of actors and actresses that are lending their voices to this project. And of course, you can see that for yourself. Just head over to starwars.com for that. And let's go ahead and see what people are saying in the live chat right now. Ben says, I love that it's anime and not canon. It's the perfect platform to do George's version of the sequels on. I just, that's never going to happen. I just don't want you to tease yourself like that. It would be cruel for you to do that. I don't think that is the purpose of this. I think that there is so much of the Japanese culture and tradition embedded in Star Wars that you're kind of reverse engineering in a way to tell stories like this in animation, in that style of anime. I think it's going to be really fascinating to see the kinds of stories that are told here. And what kind of stories can you tell when there's no rules? I think that's very interesting. And we've mentioned that there are characters here, and there's voice actors that do play canon roles. And so, bending our understanding of characters or how the galaxy works or how maybe the Force works, I think it's all very fascinating. And it's what it does allow. I'll tell you this, Ben. What I think this does allow is it's the perfect thing to put on Disney Plus. You're not going to put this in the movie theaters. You're not going to spend the money to do this, as a YouTube short. Disney Plus is the perfect place to get a little experimental with your Star Wars. I mean, why not? I think this is going to be very popular. I think what's also very popular is when you look at the Star Wars novelizations and how they're converted to anime, manga, books, I should say. Those always sell out. Very fascinating to see the reaction here. September 22nd, mark it down. You're going to want to be there. It's going to be fantastic.
Thank you for watching Beyond the Blast Doors. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Beyond the Blast Doors, a Star Wars conversation.